welcome to the Sinai Science Channel. Cy here again. And once again, we're going to be diving down to microbiology. This time, though, we're going to be looking at plant cells. We're going to be looking at an onion skin and a pine needle. But before we get to that, take this off. And I'd like to say that we have our new microbiology page up on our website at www.sinaiscience.tech. So if you go check that out, you'll see all of our new videos, including this one.
See here, this here is the epidermis of a leaf section. So it's a bit different than the plant one, as I said in the last video. So the anatomy of a leaf blade is kind of like a sandwich. On either side are layers of epidermis. Lower epidermis, the upper epidermis. In the middle are chloroplast containing cells, where photosynthesis takes place. The middle layer is aptly named mesophyll, which is Greek for, meso is Greek for middle, and phyll is for leaf, so middle leaf, and is divided into two separate parts, closely packed, and the placidyl cells are arranged directly below the upper epidermis. So these would be them, these little long guys, and what they do is they catch light. They're a bunch of chloroplastal cells that, when it enters the leaf, the spongy cells, which are the ones down here in the mesophyll lower area, that's the mesophyll lower area, are loosely packed to allow gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor to move freely between them, between the lower epidermis, the upper epidermis, and the placidyl cells. The chloroplast in the spongy layer capture some of the light also that passes through the palisade cells, which are these ones. So if there's sunlight traveling through, it will also catch it down here. And then the mesophyll cells, which are also in here, are at most only a few cells removed from the veins that weave their way through the leaf blade. Each vein contains a few exilium and folium cells to support the mesophyll with water and remove newly made foods such as sugars. So, talked a little bit in the last video, a bit about the exilium, I think. If not, the exilium is a pipeline that allows water and minerals to travel through. So it also goes through here, transporting it to, I talked about the pith, I know, in the last video, part of this video. The pith does it, travels it down into the pith. If I didn't talk about it in the last one. The mucosal layer on the outer surface of both the upper and lower epidermis provides the barrier that prevents this outcome of losing too much water and stuff. It's a waxy cutin on the leaves. As many house plants it gives them an attractive look. The cytoplasm, I failed to mention this, when the sun is when it stores up the energy, it appears green. So when you see a leaf being green, it's because of the cytoplasm. So that's an interesting fact. And that gives it its glossy appearance also. So photosynthesis requires that this chloroplast be supplied with light, water, and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. The gas enters a leaf through thousands of microscopic pores in its surface, most often in its lower epidermis. And this is very important. I'm going to show you here an image right here. So you see here those pores in the lower and upper epidermis. And so you see here, these are called guard cells. This is the pore, the guard cell. There's two of them, and mostly on each section. And what the guard cell does is when water pressure is pumped into the guard cells, the thin outer wall, so you see here these two thin outer walls of each guard cell stretches more than the thick inner wall, causing an opening to be made, and that is what allows water to be moved to and from the cell. Then, after they relax from the water, the stoma, which this is the stoma, closes. And so that's how the guard cells work. And that's what allows, you see, that's literally the pore right there, kind of like our human skin. And so, as I showed you here, there would be millions of those, thousands, I guess, on the upper here, the lower down in here, and then there'd be these are pipelines traveling in between. The oxygen and carbon dioxide would be in here supplying the cells, the bodyguard cells, with the water and oxygen traveling freely through here. So that is a basic and kind of, I guess you could say, in-depth view of an epidermis of the leaf. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd like to make mention of one more thing. In through here there has to be veins that allow all of that to travel through. As I kind of said, the exilium cell is kind of like those veins, and that's what travels in between, so I failed to mention that. But so that's it. Well, thank you for watching the Sinai Science channel. I hope you subscribe to our channel, and see you next time.